So we'll be looking at factorising quadratics of this form, ax squared plus bx plus c, where a is the coefficient of the x squared term, b the coefficient of x, and c is just a number, just a constant. So we'll be looking at these questions 1, 2, 3 and 4, where the coefficients of a change from 1 to 3 to 4. Okay, so we've got question 1, x squared plus 7x plus 12. I know it'll be a double brackets because it's a quadratic. And I want this bit here and this bit here to multiply together to give me my x squared. So that's got to be x there and x here. So x times x gets me x squared. And then I'm going to look at this 12 here, but we also have to take into account the positive. It's positive 12. And I want two numbers that times together to give me positive 12. And two of the same numbers that add together to give me my positive 7. So if we look at the factors of 12, got positive 12, we can have 1 times 12, we can have 2 times 6, and we can have 3 times 4. And then that's it. If you go any further, we're going backwards. 4 times 3, which is the same as that. 6 times 2, which is the same as that. So that's it. So I want two of these numbers that add together to make 7. And straight away I can see, well, positive 3 plus positive 4 gives me 7. So I want these numbers here. So once you've found that, all you need to do is fill in your brackets. So positive 3, put that there, and positive 4, I can put that there. And then we can double check this by expanding it. We've got x times x and x times 4, which is x squared plus 4x. Then you've got 3 times x and 3 times 4. So 3 times x is 3x, 3 times 4 is 12. Simplify that, x squared plus 4x and 3x is 7x plus 12. That's the answer. Okay, question 2, a similar one. X squared plus 2x minus 8. We've got our double brackets. We know x goes there and x must go there, so x times x is x squared. And then we look at this minus 8 here. So we'll look at our factors of minus 8. We can have 1 times minus 8, so that's positive 1. We can have negative 1 times positive 8. 2, positive 2 times negative 4. Negative 2 times positive 4. And that's it. We want one of these options to add together to give me my positive 2. And I can see straight away that this one, this bottom one here, got minus 2 plus 4 is equal to positive 2. So last thing to do is put these numbers back in the brackets. Got minus 2, x positive 4. And we can double check that by expanding it. So x times x, x squared, x times 4 is 4x, minus 2 times x, minus 2x, minus 2 times 4, minus 8. And simplify that, x squared, 4 minus 2 is plus 2x, and minus 8. So that works. So question 3, we've got 3x squared plus 10x plus 8. Again, we've got double brackets. And because 3 is a prime number, there's only two factors, 3 and 1. And to get my x squared, I've got to have x somewhere, so bang an x there and an x there. So 3x times x gives me my 3x squared. We don't actually need that 1 there. And the next part is looking at this positive 8, the factors of positive 8. You've got positive 1 and positive 8. You can have negative 1 and negative 8, positive 2 and positive 4, and negative 2 and negative 4. These are all times to give positive 8. So now you want 3x times this number plus 1x times this number to give you your 10x. So you want 3 lots of one number plus 1 lot of the other number to make positive 10. And here you might just have to kind of trial and error a few times. So, but I can see straight away that if I take 3 lots of positive 2, so I put 2 there, so 3 lots of positive 2 gives me 6x, and 1 lot of positive 4, which is 4x, that will give me my 10x. So that's the answer. Sometimes you can see it straight away, and sometimes you might have to try a few of these options before you find the right one. But I've got a method where you don't have to use trial and error. So question 3 again, but this time we're using a method that does not require trial and error. So your first step is to do your A times your C, so positive 3 times positive 8, which is 24. And now you list all the numbers that multiply together to give 24. So got 1 and 24, get a minus 1 and minus 24, got 2 and 12, minus 2 and minus 12. We can have 3 and 8, got minus 3 and minus 8. We have 4 and 6, and minus 4 and minus 6. So all these numbers will times together to give 24. But now you want the pair of numbers that add together to make positive 10. And you can see straight away that this one here, positive 4 plus positive 6, gives you 10. So again, I'm going to rewrite this expression. We've got 3x squared plus, but now I'm going to take this 10x, I'm going to separate it into 6x and 4x. So 6x plus 4x still gives me a 10, and I've got plus 8 at the end. The next step is you're going to take this and separate it into 2 brackets like that. I've got 3x squared plus 6x plus 4x plus 8. And now we're going to factorise each bracket. So 3x squared plus 6x, take out the highest common factor, which is 3x in this case. So 3x, x, 6x divided by 3x is 2. And we'll do the same for this one. Take out the highest common factor, which is 4. So we've got x plus 2. And now you can see there's a common factor in both terms. So I can take out this x plus 2. So I'll take this out like this, and take this out like that. So x plus 2. And this was times by 3x, so 3x there. And it was also times by 4, so I can plus a 4 there. And that's the final answer, that's the factorisation.
Question 4.
So question 4, got 4x squared minus 5x minus 6. So using that same method again, we're going to do 4 times minus 6, which is minus 24. List the factors of minus 24.
We've got 1 and minus 24, minus 1 and 24. Got 2 and minus 12, minus 2 and 12. We've got 3 and minus 8, minus 3 and 8. 4 and minus 6, minus 4 and 6.
Now we want 2 numbers that add together to give minus 5. And you can see straight away it's this one, got minus 8 plus your 3 is minus 5. So these two numbers, positive 3 and minus 8. Then you can rewrite your expression again. We've got 4x squared. And this minus 5x, I'm going to split into 2. So minus 8x plus your 3x minus 6. And then you can take these into brackets. So we've got 4x squared minus 8x brackets plus 3x minus 6 bracket. The highest common factor of this bracket is 4x. I can take 4x out. Then I'm left with x minus 2. And then the highest common factor of this, 3x plus 6, is 3. Take 3 out, I'm left with x minus 2. Then these two brackets is common in both. I can take that out there, and I can take this out. So I'm left with x minus 2 times by 4x times by positive 3. And then that's your answer. If you couldn't find a common factor at this stage, it might be because your minus 8x and your 3x might have to swap around.